Hi guys, so I am here at the office of Radio Mirchi for my interview, so stay tuned for some really amazing stuff coming up.
3.3 पर it's not every day that I sit next to someone who's achieved so much in such like little time of her life. Because she's so young. She just turned 12 yesterday. Of course, that's Meenakshi Chaudhary, and she didn't turn 12 yesterday. But on Thursday, she won this fantastic pageant. It is called the Miss Grand International,
Yes.
and it happened in Myanmar. And I've only read about it in geography books. She's gone there. And 2018 की बहुत ही it's beautiful that it's happening at the last sort of month end, but at least did you expect something like this to happen at the start of the year?
When I started auditioning for things, I was expecting myself to be there all
Yeah,
out, but this way I never expected. This way actually, the most beautiful, grand way, as they say. The title is really apt for me as well. So I think I'm fortunate enough to experience such a thing.
Were you like a little slight disappointment ke runner up? That did you want to like Koni Maru, the main whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
But,
No, actually, because everybody came there to win,
Yes.
so you are, and when you're this close, it even hurts more because
Yes.
you just
Yes.
made it almost.
Yes.
So I was really sad for some time, but after that, when the feeling started sinking in that dude, I'm first runner up, that's in itself a big achievement, and plus for any Indian woman to actually achieve that sort, because I'm the only Indian delegate who's come this far.
Yeah.
So I think it's an achievement in itself for us and a start of something new. So I'm really happy with what I have achieved, and most importantly, I made my country proud. So I think that's what I went there for, and that's what I came back with.
It was so pretty. I can't even like get my eyes off. My eyes are going like that. Like have you seen cartoons? There's a heart-shaped thing which come out of the eyes. That's what is happening.
I know.
You can't see it because there are no SFXs. But okay, so sometimes I feel, and this is slightly serious, Meenakshi, beauty has been distorted. जो society जो समझती है, समाज जो समझती है, दुनिया जो समझती है, stereotypical चीज़ों में या फिर किसी प्रकार से हमें ना subconsciously हमको लगता है कि perfect body, perfect face, great hair, beauty. And you think beauty pageants sort of distort the real idea of beauty,
On the contrary, what I feel and what I experienced through this pageant was that it's the exact opposite.
Okay.
Because we are coming from different parts of the world. We all have different standards of beauty. Beauty is a relative term. So what I saw there was everybody was different, but everybody was beautiful. That's the reason they're there. So even if they were different in their own ways, different body types, different hair color, different skin color, different eye color, and different way of talking. So I think they were all beautiful, and that's what it's about. It's about celebrating womanhood. It's about celebrating who you are. And I think beauty pageants are doing that exact thing. They're celebrating who we are. So at the end of the day, whoever the winner is not that important as the entire journey of it is. Because, you are coming from your country as an ambassador of your country and representing the women of your country. So I think that in itself is a big achievement. And beauty pageants have showed us and proven that no matter what part of the world you are beautiful, you are intelligent, you are worth it. So I think that's what it has stated. So it's the exact opposite, the notion that people have about it.
But you're always so confident in like, मुझे हर सवाल का जवाब पूछो जवाब दो सवाल एक जवाब पांच.
I have been debating my whole life in school and college, and when it comes to speaking, just give me the mic. It's like that. So I love speaking.
Have you seen कुछ होता है? I'm sorry, I'm just digressing.
Are you comparing me to Kajol?
No. So the girl who comes before Anjali when the competition is happening and she gets that topic Puja and she goes on for a minute. I thought I was like that, but well, there are other people like that as well. So who is your ideal? Like when you were growing up, obviously, जब मैं बड़ी हो रही थी, या तो टीचर या तो डॉक्टर, है ना? घर खेती थी, लेकिन पत्नी किसको बनना? मैंने तो नहीं सोचा, मैं पत्नी नहीं बन रही. So what were your dreams? And finally, now the second part of the question is who is or who was your ideal, and you sort of, taken steps towards becoming that?
As a kid, I had a lot of dreams. You know, I wanted to be everything. Whatever new thing I see and I find, I wanted to be that.
Achha.
But as I started growing up and I realized that, you know, you have to be realistic in your approach.
एक चीज होती है, that's नहीं बन सकते आप.
Exactly. But you could be Miss India, you could be a doctor, and you could be everything as you wanted, but with a different type. So I told my dad the same. Dad, I want to be Miss India and I want to be a doctor as well. So he's like, why not? Go ahead for it. You know, so I think his support has been a very crucial part of my journey. Ever since I was a kid. He never said no. I wanted to do sports. He was like, go ahead for it. I wanted to study. He said, you know, always there for me. So I played till states in badminton and swimming.
Wow.
I was always there in all the activities of school and college, debating, speaking on stage, being a part of every other fest and competition that happened, and even in college. So I was a very studious kid who was always there, out there, in everything. Yeah, exactly. That's what I focused on, having an overall personality. And then I always had dreams of being the most beautiful doctor. So and when I got the chance this year to audition for it as well, so I gave the audition. I wasn't expecting anything, to be very honest, but I wanted to see and try. Okay, how does it happen? You know, what does it really feel like to go out there, compete, and what it's like. So when that happened, ek ke baad, I started clearing all the stages and I reached here. And that's when I realized, you know, now the responsibility begins. The dream was another thing, now it's another responsibility that has come up. So that's how it all started. And throughout this whole journey of Miss India, of my childhood to, you know, till date, my father has been a very, very important person in my life. You know, I lost him this year. And I did not want that to be a weak point in my life. Rather than that, I wanted it to be a strength. You know, that I wanted the world to know who he was and what he has made his daughter. So, because I knew that's how he has made me, like, you know, I've grown up like that. So I wanted to continue that even after he was gone. So he's been my biggest source of motivation and inspiration, and I really hope that wherever he is, he's proud of me and my brother, and we hope to make him proud as well.
You are such a beautiful person. It's very difficult to sort of go through a very tough stage in life, and I'm sorry to digress and talk about this, but it's very inspiring to be in the same room as you at this point in time. No, trust me, it's not easy. And it's not easy to be smiling and laughing and joyous about this also. Yeah, wow, okay. Okay, क्या सुबह उठना is जल्दी उठना when you are, you know, sort of preparing yourself for this big international pageant वाली चीज़, do you have the liberty to say 10 minute और?
I wish. But when you're there in another country with another contestant, you know, as your roommate,
you want to use the bathroom first.
So you had to divide, you know, Asha, this is the time when you can go, this is the time when I'll go. So you do your hair, I'll do the washroom thing, and then I'll come back again. So
well, no one knows the real date, you know.
And especially when it's with girls, because you take so much of time doing everything. Anything that you do, it's going to take time. So, and it's two girls.
Because boys don't have a shower every day. So,
and we don't even have that option. So we have to take a shower every day.
It's not about others. It's about yourself.
Exactly.
मेरे को नहीं खुशी मिलेगी. I'm sorry, मैं बाहर नहीं निकल सकती.
And you know you want to feel beautiful every single day, so you have to have that.
More than beautiful, clean.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but I think the whole experience of it was so much fun. I got to spend so much time with different girls from different parts of the world, getting to know their problems, you know what it's like. And everybody had a similar thing. At the end of the day, no matter which part of the country you're a girl, you'll have similar situations to go through, you know, similar problems. So that's what we used to talk about and hang out. You're like, okay, thank God I'm not alone. You know?
But there must have been some, I pardon me saying this, but कोई तो bitch तो होगी. कोई तो होगी जिसे सारे पसंद नहीं करते होंगे. आ गई देखो बड़ी. And then you go somewhere else and you are sitting and eating.
You will not believe. I had heard so many things before I went there, but during the course of the pageant, I was looking for somebody like that, but that did not happen. You will not believe. All the girls were so nice.
कोई कमौलिका नहीं है. What is this? This is not
fair. I was like, you know, I have to be beware of, okay, this girl can be that sort. But nobody was like that. No. You know, every girl was so nice. At the end of the day, it's a competition. So that is another thing. When you're on stage, then you're on your own. But backstage and when you are not competing,
Everyone's
then
helping.
Everybody's friendly, everybody's nice, and it's all about making good memories and good friends. So that's what everybody had come up with.
It's actually, now that you talk about it, it's a summer camp, but it's with a lot of responsibility of representing your country and representing yourself, your values, your parents, everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't think I can participate in beauty pageant because it's a tough task. I can't have this competition between tu pehle baal dho le, fir main apna kapda dhoti hu. Okay. So, what quality, and this is slightly personal, Meenakshi, what quality do you like about yourself most and why?
About me, I think the one thing that I really appreciate that I have, and thank God I have that, is a never giving up attitude.
Yeah.
You know, life has thrown so many things at me at this age. And I feel like if I can go through that, I can go through anything life throws at me.
Yeah.
Because when you see the extreme of something, no, then whatever comes your way, you're like, okay, this you can handle because you've seen the worst.
Yeah.
You know? So I think instead of just bowing down to the situation, letting life control you, you control your life.
Yeah.
And I think that is what I love about myself.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's a word to describe that, but that's exactly what I love about myself, and thank God I have that. And I think every person should have that because we know that life is not a bed of roses.
Yeah.
And everybody will have to go through certain situations which might bring you down or make you feel low for some time, which is quite natural. But how you come up with that, you know, it's like going on and coming with a bang. Then life tried to bring you down, but then you pushed harder and then you jumped hard and you were back. So that's what it should be like.
Yeah. I should have asked you this question earlier, but where exactly, all the listeners right now of Mirchi 98.3, kahan se aap belong karti hain? Where do you come from?
So I am from a small village in Dera Basi. But my dad is in the army, so I was fortunate enough to get the best of the education.
यार ये आर्मी की लड़कियां सब ले जाती हैं यार हमसे यार. यार, what is this?
This is what happens when you're born in a family of.
Yeah, why did I get a choice? Not that I'm not happy with my parents, they're lovely people. I'm sorry if that comes across, but it's insane. All these beautiful ladies, strong-willed personalities, fantastic aura, great demeanor. It just coincidentally happens that they are from an army background.
Maybe that's how we're brought up, That's how we're surrounded.
I am
with
getting
kind of
married
people.
in an army family. My kids are going to get into the beauty pageant. That's all I know in my life. Right, so that's where you come from.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
but you obviously have traveled
a lot of places in India. So I think that has, given me an exposure of adapting to different places, different cultures.
Yeah.
So that kind of adds to your personality as well, which makes it easy for you to gel with different kinds of people.
Sure.
So I think that has helped me a lot during the pageant as well.
Sahi.
Yes.
And which is your favorite city in the country?
Chandigarh. I love my city. It's the most beautiful city.
Sure. I believe Chandigarh.
Not that I don't like Mumbai. I love Mumbai now as well.
You better like Mumbai. Mumbai is beautiful. Okay, what's that one quality about yourself that you dislike? And you're like, I need to work on this, but 1st of Jan 2019, 1st of Jan 2020, and it just goes on and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I know. I think for me, I don't know where to stop. I go really personal with whatever I do, And if I don't get that, I feel so bad because I took it to another level. I was like, I have to go all out with this.
Whether it is like Antakshari khelna ya damsharaj se
I'm like all out. Yeah, it's like that. So I have this habit of going all out with things.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a bit of a disappointment which affects me for some time, which I don't want. I think that's what I think I would want to change.
So
let go.
All out with the banana walnut cake also, which is why we've kept it really afar.
Yes.
Okay. If Meenakshi, if you had to tell us so you're young, you represent the young India. You are the future of the country, and there is a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. It may not look like right now because but what do you think the young country, the young India is facing as a problem? आज की तारीख में हम कौन सी problem को face कर रहे हैं as the young country, as the young India, and what do you think are you going to do in order to solve that issue?
I think from my own experience, and I've seen my friends, I've seen people around me go through a lot of problems. The one thing that I think they all face is that sometimes they don't get the support from their loved ones, which kind of really makes it difficult for them to achieve it with their whole heart, you know.
Yeah.
I have been fortunate enough to have those kind of parents who supported me in whatever dreams I've had.
Yeah.
And that has helped me achieve it in a bigger way as well, because I knew I had somebody to support me, you know. Even though I come from a very conservative family background, so wearing a bikini, you know, out there, it was something very different from what our culture is used to, but my parents were very supportive, and I'm so thankful for that. So in the same way, I think a lot of young generation today is facing that kind of problem. I feel like if you really want to pursue something, if somebody does not want to be a doctor, whereas, you know, because their parents, I feel like you should let your kids do what they want, what their heart says, because that's what they're gonna do the best. You know, if you want to get into some field and your parents might not be that supportive of it, I want them to know that, you know, your child's heart lies in that thing. So that's what he should be doing, because he would do that with utmost perfection. So I think it's about time we realize that there are more things in life, and we have to let the kids decide what they want to do, because I'm sure they'll do the best at whatever it is that they want to do.
Thankfully, we've got youth icons like you now, and there's so many more who are pursuing their dreams, which is great. Moving on to the next question. What bothers you the most about what's happening in our country? Do you think there's anything that bothers you? Do you think, as now that, you know, you are the face and you have this responsibility, do you think you want to fix one thing? For example, I want to fix all those people on the streets who litter and spit. If I had it my way, I would slap each one of them and say, "Mummy ne sikhaya nahi hai, main sikha deti hu, no problem." What would you like to sort of fix in the country?
I think I feel like there's a lot of cold vibe that you get being a woman, you know, and I think that is what disturbs me a lot. Because if I'm a woman, I think I'm a woman of dignity, of responsibility, who's independent enough to you know, express her thoughts, and no matter what job you do, you know you're doing that, you're qualified for that. So why not have that respect in terms of equal manner with them, you know? And now there's this campaign called Me Too going on, and I feel everybody's going out with their things and stories. I think it's really disturbing to see that, you know, all age groups are going through that. I mean, it's about coming to a solution about the same thing that we are facing, you know, because it has been happening for so many years. It's not just it started now. So I think it's something's really wrong that it has been happening continuously. So we've not been able to find a solution to that. I think it's time we do that.
Exactly.
So that the future generations, probably the girls, boys, youngsters, don't go through the same thing that most of us have.
I think what really needs to be fixed is the way people are brought up.
Exactly. I think it's all about what you have in your mind.
So conditioning mein thoda sa conditioning
takes time. But it's not impossible is what I need to tell everybody.
It is. It's a tough task, but it's not impossible. But now a few fun questions. किस celebrity को आप dinner date पे लेके जाएंगे? और क्यों?
I'm a big fan of Ranveer Singh. I love his energy.
शादी हो रही है, जीजा जी दीदी के हो रहे हैं.
No, but he's a super fun guy. I met him once in the gym, and I was like, oh my god.
You guys were working out together?
Not really. I was like, I had this fangirl moment.
He was like, let me just who's this Meenakshi?
I was like, one picture please. But yeah, he's a really nice guy, and I'd love to go on a date with him. I mean, a dinner night and just talk to him and, you know about him. So,
Cute. Deepika just get married on 16th. 14th ko she's going on dinner date. 15th ko I'm going dinner date. 16th.
That's all I can say.
Oh, how sweet. You're such a sweet girl. Okay. क्या आप अपनी Insta pictures पे filter लगाती हैं? कोई ज़रूरत तो नहीं है.
No, but I'm in love with the black and white filters. I feel like that just makes everything so regal. So if I were to actually go about things, I would make everything black and white.
This is so old school yet so fresh about you. It is. There is something that later, बेचारा उसका हाथ दर्द कर रहे हैं because they're, you know, taking everything. But so no, more on that. क्या कभी आप काजल नहीं लगाते तो लोग बोलते हैं excuse me तुम बीमार हो? बुखार?
Now I tell you, I'm getting that a lot because now everybody's so used to seeing me like looking flawless.
All glam.
Yeah, which is, sometimes you can be human also who's got probably a pimple on the face.
मेरे को नहीं लगाना है काजल, ठीक है?
So yeah, you're like, are you okay today? Is there something wrong? You're not feeling well? I'm like, I'm absolutely fine. It's just I decided to go all out with the makeup not being done. So
do you like go downstairs and buy like bread and anda and all that now? Now you're a celebrity. Like घंटी बज गई मैं नहीं हो रही. मैं celebrity, मैं Miss Grand.
Nothing like that. But I think I've been fortunate enough to be able to experience a normal life and also pursue my dreams.
Get ready, huh? Just saying. Okay, तैमूर पहले तुम बाद में ले.
I know, right?
बनने से पहले, what was the most amazing compliment? Miss Grand International बनने से पहले, what was the most amazing compliment? And after you became Miss Grand International, what was that compliment that stayed with you?
I think that has been constant. The one compliment that I have been getting before Miss India, during Miss India, after Miss India, and during Miss Grand International has been that I've got a beautiful smile.
Yeah.
Which lights up the room is what I've been getting. Yeah. And
hey, light बंद करा है. Just smile. We don't need lights anymore. आया electricity बचाते.
But absolutely, I think this is one part of my
I have to agree.
that I love.
I have to.
So, thank you.
Definitely. I mean, I'm really tempted to ask आपके toothpaste में नमक है, but that's just, I don't want to ask that. You have a really, really nice smile. When you were growing up and when you were in school, some certain boys have asked this question from the floor.
Yes.
They're like, ये लंबी है, तो हम date नहीं कर सकते हैं इसको, क्योंकि ये लंबी है. Did you have that problem coming over?
I'll tell you. A guy never asked me out. And as a
One second. मतलब?
Yeah, because I was a nerd. I was always in my books. Nobody ever thought it could be this,
क्या ये गलत है? That's why those boys don't deserve you. They're like Rahul from कुछ होता है. Coming back to Rahul does not deserve Anjali.
No, but yeah, that's true. I'll tell you what happened as a kid. During the assembly, I used to stand last.
Exactly, I was the tallest, yeah.
And then I used to sit the last because I was the tallest and people couldn't see if I was sitting in front. So I was always the odd one out. Yeah. Because I was the tallest in my class.
They're actually so disappointed right now. They're like, क्यों हमने उस time? Anyway, continue.
But, yeah, so I think I don't think anybody would have seen me that I'd be Miss India someday. Yeah. So I think I don't blame them also. I was a bit of a nerd, chump. Are
you doing like, dekha, serves you guys right, karma comes back. Have you ever done that? Because were they boys that you liked and they were like, "Arey, not interested in you" type? So
yeah, I can say that. It's karma.
Definitely. Payback time. Take that, babe. So it's school, college, growing up, coming to this point. Do you want to change anything in whatever has happened so far?
Actually, no.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Slightly shorter, only so that you could come again in the assembly line? No.
Absolutely not, because all of those things made me the person I am today, I am not perfect, which I know and which I'm happy about because only that has made me different. If I was perfect, I would be one of those girls standing in line. I had something different about me is what made me stand out, and I wouldn't want to change a thing. I'm being very honest. I'm not saying it for the sake of the answer.
No, of course not.
But absolutely, I'm so thankful I've got whatever I have got.
Beautiful.
And that's what it should be. That's what should be the ideology of every other girl. I think you should be happy and blessed with what you get.
Girl, boy, man, woman, everybody just be happy. Is there any message that you would like to give to everybody who wants to achieve their dreams, something is holding them back, who wants to become larger than what they already are, or they just basically want to do something, they want to do something, stir something? What message would you like to give to all of them who are looking at you, listening to you, watching you, idolize you?
Absolutely. I think this is what I believe in as well. I would say never, ever, ever stop dreaming. You may think, "Arey, this dream is too big to be true. Why would I even think of something like that?" But that thing is the only thing that's gonna set you apart and is gonna make you reach greater heights in life. Because if you can think of it in your mind, then you can actually have it in your sight as well. And that's what I truly believe in. If you can believe that you have that and you dream about it, you'll start working for the same. And that's how it should be like. So never ever stop dreaming and never give up, because you'll face a lot of failures in life. That is actually teaching you to reach to the place where you're meant to be. So always remember that.
And for remembering, please eat badam. And please follow Meenakshi Chaudhary on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, because the journey has just begun. She's going to do much more bigger things. And I'm so glad that I've already taken an interview of hers before Ranveer Singh could get a date with Meenakshi. Meenakshi, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for being with us.
I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for having me here. It was so much fun talking to you.
It really was. It really seemed like we're having a conversation and not an interview.
Yes.
You know, and that is the beauty of beautiful souls. Like, and I'm not just saying for the sake of saying it, and not because it's my job, but really, for real.